Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Now, I'm going to get to those gas prices in a moment and you'll definitely want to hear them. But let's start off with some news from the World Bank. It has maintained its 2024 outlook for economic growth in Jamaica. There was, however, a decline in the prospects for economic growth in Latin America and the Caribbean generally. The World Bank held a press briefing online with journalists around the region Wednesday morning. In its report on growth in Latin America and the Caribbean, chief economist for the region at the World Bank, William Maloney, says the multilateral agency expects gross domestic product GDP to increase over the next 3 years in Jamaica. There was a 0.2% upward revision for 2025 growth expectations.
For growth for 2024, we're looking at 2.0%. For 2025, we're looking at 1.6%, and then for 2026, we're looking at 1.6%.
In January, the outlook for 2024 was also 2%. Mr. Maloney says there are a number of things going right for Jamaica.
Jamaica continues to be incredibly impressive in their management of external debt. The consensus mechanism that they developed in the epoch several years ago that brought the major parties in the economy together, the major interest groups in the economy together with the goal of managing the fiscal deficit and managing the debt levels, has worked extremely well and generated consistently declining overall debt levels, which I think in the long term will lead to more dynamic growth.
As for the region, the World Bank is forecasting growth. However, it's 0.07% lower than what was programmed in January.
We're looking at 1.6% for our forecast for this year, and then 2.7% going forward. Both of these are below or at the world levels. It's important to highlight that these low levels of growth are not the result of the pandemic and not purely the result of high interest rates. During the decade of the 2010s, we grew at 2.2%, while the rest of the world was growing at 3.1%, all of which suggests that we have structural problems in our economies that we need to confront.
All prices for gas are going up effective Thursday. That's at midnight. So each liter of 87 gasoline will cost $2.40 more. 90 will increase by $2.57. Diesel and ultra-low sulfur diesel will increase by $2.63. Kerosene will sell for $4.50 more. 25 cents will be added to propane, while butane will sell for $1.46 more. Now, each gas station will make these adjustments to their rates, which include a markup on the ex-refinery rate offered by Petrojam, and the weekly gas prices are influenced by the U.S. Gulf reference price. What all of that means really is that if you want to benefit from the prices as low as they are today, you want to head to the pumps before midnight. Now to foreign currency trading, the Jamaican dollar gained 5 cents against the U.S. currency. Banks and cambios are selling the American dollar for an average $155.69. The Canadian is being sold for $114.63. $195.89 is the value of the pound, while the euro is going for $171.78. And finally, the JSE index gained 1,376 points today, while the junior market index lost 25 points. Among the 43 winners were MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, T-Tech, Margaritaville Turks, G-West Corporation, and QWI Investments. The 46 losers were led by Lasco Financial Services, Blue Power Group, Epley, Everything Fresh, and ISP Finance Services. Now, 24 stocks closed the session, selling at the same price they started trading this morning. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Please stay with us. Regional and international stories are up next.